ladies, gentlemen, and all other genders in between.
Right. Okay. Wow. Meenakshi Harshana has joined. Hi, Meenakshi.
Hi.
Okay. I want a few more people to join, and okay, a lot of these people here are the regulars who come here. Very nice folks. They join all of my feeds, and they all say nice things. Like they always support like StayUncle, of course, and everything.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, some of the familiar names.
Yeah, some of your friends as well.
Yeah, or otherwise gonna be my friends now.
Right. So thank you for joining this feed, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I must apologize for being late. It is, Delhi. This is, I'm in Delhi, and this is the StayUncle crib, and you have to tell me where you guys are from. And I have somebody incredible with me today, and I love her personality. I saw her personality. I was like, wow, man, if you want to be, you should be like the woman. Walk into the room and everybody turns and just goes, wow. So, Blaze and I, we looked at, the special lady who I'll be introducing soon. And to me, she looks like a rock star. To Blaze, look like the 60s Broadway artist. First of all, I will introduce to you Lisa.
Hello.
and in StayUncle, everybody's uncle and an auntie. So I'm introducing you as Lisa Auntie. Welcome to the StayUncle crib, and it is so nice to see you.
Pleasure is mine.
Yes, I'm sorry you got a bit lost. Yes.
Yeah, while finding the space.
Yes, while finding the space. So Lisa is a traveler. She's an activist, and she loves photography, and she does all sorts of creative things. And like I said, she's an absolutely gorgeous woman. I love the hair, by the way.
Oh, thank you so
yes,
much.
people even in the office were like, the guys were like, wow, nice hair. And I was like, मुझे तो कभी किसी ने बोला नहीं nice hair. ठीक है, fine. I got instant, woman jealousy, but I got away from that. So to my friends who are listening to the feed in the other room, I can hear the volume. थोड़ा सा कम कर दो यार, please. यहाँ पे echo आ रहा है, मैं distract हो जाती हूँ. कुछ का कुछ बोलूँगी मैं. So thank you for coming to this feed, and how are you today?
Well, I'm fine, thank you. Pleasure is mine to be with you, all of you. And Ashu Gupta wanted to know how Lisa identified herself.
Yes.
Yeah. So I identify myself as one of the women, a gorgeous woman, of course, and I say that I'm a drag queen, and which is a very new concept in India.
Yes.
Though it's very old if we talk about Western society. But yeah, in India, I think it's very recently it has started. So I identify myself as a drag queen.
A beautiful one at that.
Thank you so much.
Yes. And I just wanted to say, you are from Delhi itself?
I'm not from Delhi. I'm basically from Chandigarh. But you can say I'm like nomads. So I have never stayed at one place in my whole life. So it's traveling here, there. I was in abroad as well. And in India, I've seen most of the places.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I have seen like 5 places. That's it. In
Wow,
the entire
really?
country. Yeah, I've seen. I want to travel, but I'll ask Sanchit to give me a holiday, and he has given me also. My boss has just given me holiday.
Lucky
So,
you.
yeah, so now I can come back to you and say, oh, I went this place as well. So before we actually start talking properly, can we take a few messages? My regular person Swapnil is saying, hi Dikshi auntie, I'm the new auntie.
Hi
Swapnil. Meenakshi is saying, hi Dikshi, hi. Alok Rathore, mast बढ़िया है जी sir, आप भी बहुत बढ़िया हैं. Contact of yours.
I think must is for me.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Okay. Swapnil is asking, how is your health, and hope you're doing well. I have been unwell for the past 10-15 days now. I'm much better. Thank you so much. I'm here alive in one piece. That is good. Anindya Tripathi says, I love you too. Yay! Thank you. Anindya had come to one of the feeds over here.
Wow.
Yeah. And she's a friend, and she came out in the open about sexuality a few months ago to her parents.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a really, really good interview, and she's a poet, so it's great.
I've seen her interview.
You have?
Yeah, I have.
Good. That is amazing. Lovely. So Baluar says, I love you, darlings. Thank you, Balu. Love you too. So tell me, Lisa, how has your life been in Delhi as Lisa?
Okay. It's bit, I mean, it's kind of mixed life, I would say. Mixed emotion, but yeah, I love my country, and of course I have one thing very strong, intuition in my mind that, when you are in your own country and where you know the culture, the people around you, and people here are really sweet, I must say. There are some people who of course, 5 fingers are not alike.
Yeah.
So there are some people who might be having something in their mind, which I would say opinions, which may or may not be wrong. But I think, barring those people, in general, I would say people are good when you go out as well. Yeah, curiosity is there. People do look at you because I'm very tall. And
Lisa has a fabulous height, by the way. That's why the first thing I thought was, wow, that's a rock star of the 80s in front of me. Like if I go to America at that time, I'd be like, I always look at you and think, wow, rock star, wow. Yeah, so Lisa is fantastically tall. How tall are you?
6 feet 2 inches.
सिर्फ 6 फुट काफी नहीं था.
That's without heel.
That's without heel. मतलब मुझे इतने रहने पड़ेंगे to come close to your shoulder. है ना? Yeah. But yeah, continuing, how has it been
I think if I have to talk about my life, during my school time, I had faced a lot of stigma, a lot of discrimination. There were a lot of bullying which has been done because of my gender expression, which has definitely a kind of, still I have those kind of shades on my personality. And interestingly, as you said, I'm a filmmaker. I did one of the films last year where I tried to understand when we talk about LGBT, lesbian, gay, bisexual and transgender children, how they are bullied in the school and what kind of bullying would have the impact on the overall personality of the person. So, a bullying which is done by other kids who are not aware, of course, at that point of time, but how this bullying has kind of a negative impact on the overall personality of an individual. So there are people do drop out from the school, people who can't continue their studies, people who do commit suicide as well, what people do have mental health issues. And that's how when I completed my studies, I went abroad, I got exposed to a very liberal society.
Correct.
Then I thought, no, I should come back to my country and I should do something for my own country. The people who are there, who are suffering and who have suffered like me, I should do something for them.
That is so amazing and great. You know why I appreciate this thought even more? Because a lot of the youngsters, they go abroad and they just stay abroad. They don't come back. They don't think that I want to come back to this country and I want to do something for this country. And that's how it normally is. But it's so great that you actually come back. That's amazing. Thank you. and so tell me, how has the response been otherwise?
I would say if I compare, say in 1995 or 6 when I started realizing myself, and now I think more than 22 years, 23 years have gone, things have changed a lot. Society have started accepting people, minds of the people have changed. People are at least open to talk about these issues, which were never been in our case. Interestingly, when I was studying in school, there was no internet, there was no phone, no Google Mama. So I think at the age of maybe 15, not 15, but 13, 14, I was so confused about myself, who I am. and you can't ask it to your other schoolmates, your classmates,
Correct.
because then it'll be kind of a laughter stock for them. So I think overall I would say things are improved definitely, and a lot have to be done, because societal changes come with the time. Still we have
especially in our country.
Yes, we still not have reached to that level where we still started saying that men and women are equal. Though law and everything has said this, but somewhere people do have somewhere in their mind that no. So I think these changes will come eventually. Maybe our generation, maybe next generation will be more advanced. I'm hopeful about it.
Let's all be. I really want this change to happen because like you say, bullying and all of that. Like did you eventually find someone you could confide in, or like how did the transformation actually happen?
It was always been there. I always wanted to kind of transform myself, and right from my childhood, I've never seen myself as one with the male gender, as man. And I always, whether you are wearing a dress or not, I always used to feel as a girl. But eventually, when I grow up, I got to know that no, your body parts are different, and you are a man now. And in the society, because at that point of time, that was very, very difficult. In school, I was of course subjected to bullying and every sort of thing that you talk about. And then for some time I tried to sort of suppress it. And after that I got exposed to the kind of environment outside in our country as well. There are many organizations, for example, who are working for LGBT rights.
Correct.
So when I sort of went to those places, so when you see other people who are like you, and who are having the similar kind of issues, and similar kind of, not issues only, but some happy moments as well. So I think it gives you a comfort and courage that you are able to come out and speak about it and talk about it. So I still remember when I went to Humsafar Trust, which is the oldest LGBT organization in Mumbai, and how I was afraid in the beginning, but when I saw people who are like me, and the entire spectrum of LGBT, so it gives me a lot of kind of confidence. Okay, it's not me.
I'm not alone. I'm not alone. And this is you are talking about finding other people. In fact, even as women or even as men, it's so difficult to find people who are like you, or if you feel accepted. Even as women, we feel accepted so many times. Like such stereotyping is done for both men and women that I cannot even imagine how people feel. I don't want to be the one to say, I understand. I'm not in your shoes. So I can I can say that I see from your how it is like. But so now you work with you have work in an office.
I work in an office, which is an organization which is working in LGBT rights.
All right. And how is your experience with that?
It's fantastic. It's rather, I wouldn't say it's work. It's kind of you feel happy, like passion. When you see that somebody, maybe in UP, a child, maybe 18-year-old boy, 20-year-old boy who is facing difficulties with regard to sexuality or gender or any other issues, and if you are doing counseling to him, or if he is coming to you and seeking some help, so I see that it's not work. It's actually, you feel it's something which is within. You want to do it. You want to make a society which is free from stigma, prejudices, all these differences which we have unnecessarily created, all these boundaries. At the end of the day, I think we all are human beings.
Yeah, exactly. That is the whole point of expressing yourself, right? At the end of the day, we are just human beings, and that's it. Like we have to still come to a point where we're just accepting each other as people. That's all you need to remember, guys. That's all you need to remember. Shall we take a few? Anuj is saying both of you are looking amazing. Cheers. Thank you, Anuj. How lovely. I love the fact that you guys, Okay, yeah. Well, I'm actually confused. Is he or she? So, what happens when you get such kind of questions? This is the reason why I'm addressing this is because there are a lot of people who are generally not educated.
Yeah.
Who are innocently not educated. That is, I mean, I'm sure maybe this is an uncomfortable topic for you, but like, how do you like respond to such things when people?
Yeah, I think it is rather, I would put it like this, that, people, like when we were in our schools, we were not told about it. We were only told that there's a man, there's a woman. And nobody talked about there's a third gender as well. And so with that whole mindset and with those two binaries, and we grew up.
Yeah.
And not ask our parents also. Yeah. And till now also the similar kind of, education, the curriculum is there. Whereas, if we tell a child in the beginning that, okay, there is a man, there is a woman, there is a third gender, which is a larger umbrella where, anybody who is not fitting into these two binaries will eventually come under third gender. Interestingly, we are one of the societies, or one of the countries, if we talk about, our ancient times, we have all these things written in our scriptures.
Yeah,
actually. Yeah, if we talk about, if I particularly talk about Hijra culture, which I do not represent.
Yeah.
But Hijras are very, very kind of, very much part of Indian society right from the beginning.
And they had pretty integral roles to play as well.
Yeah.
As it is mentioned in the scriptures.
Yeah.
As well.
So be it Ramayana, be it Mahabharata.
Yeah.
Everywhere, I mean, they are even during the Mughal period.
Yeah.
Every time they were given a lot of importance. But eventually, I think now within like last, I would say 100, 200 years, all this stigma discrimination has started. And we have kind of started stereotyping our own ancient indigenous identities.
I think one narrow-minded idiot, said some sort of nonsensical bullshit and everybody just believed him. So I would say maybe imagine me.
Yeah, so to Prashant's question, I would say that Prashant, as per NALSA judgment, which is given by our Honorable Supreme Court, where they have recognized the third gender as a legal entity in India. So it depends on a person how she or he would like to get addressed. For example, being Lisa, I would like to get addressed as she.
So there you have it, Prashant. I understand this is a rather innocent question, and you have been very bravely, you have asked in the open forum. I must appreciate that. I applaud your bravery, and also for a minute I was like, what? How can you ask that sort of a question in a public forum? But he came out in the open and he asked. You know? I think it's better to ask than to sound stupid. Did I just roast? No. Want a selfie with you, splendid ladies? Blaze is saying. Yes, Blaze, my darling. Yes, you shall get a selfie, but I'm gonna get it one first. Kushtab says hi. Hi Kushtab, how are you doing? Shivankar has also joined us. Hi Shivankar, welcome to the feed. Okay, so another question I want to ask you is that, so you've traveled all across the country from what I can understand.
Yeah.
Which city, was it your experience where you noticed that this city is more friendly to the third gender, or this city is less friendly to the third gender? Did you have an experience like that?
It actually, I would rather put it in terms of this particular areas in the cities. There are some areas where people are a bit open. There are areas where people don't feel comfortable. Cities-wise, I guess, if we talk about metro cities, still relatively people are slightly more open or acceptable. And if you go to smaller areas, it's kind of, because might be they have never seen somebody like this, so they just start looking at you. Could be innocently. And but that's the difference which is there. In metro cities and in capital cities, there is a difference. And I think smaller towns, definitely it's altogether different.
And so did you find yourself in Delhi finally, after traveling across the country, or you're still finding that place for yourself? A city in Delhi where you can just be the queen of hearts.
Delhi, I love Delhi.
Yeah.
and I wish that I should have a house, like 2 houses. One should be in Goa and one should be in Shimla.
ये तो हमारे सारे सपने हैं.
I think all of us do have those dreams.
Yeah, I would like to have a house in Goa.
Wow.
Right opposite the beach.
Yeah.
See, I just knew it. It's a very womanly dream. Have a nice beach. वहाँ सामने balcony बैठ के watch the sunset with some tea.
Of course.
Green tea or something like that. In my case, maybe beer.
Of course.
So 2 houses you like.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Beautiful. And tell me, so did you does your family you came out to your family eventually, or have you come out with your family? What is it like?
I think this is a message for every LGBT child that they should not come out, suddenly to their parents, because parents are also not kind of prepared for that.
Correct.
And if you are in one fine Monday morning, just raise your hand in the bed and say, "Dad, I'm now maybe gay or transgender or whatever," it will be difficult for parents as well to understand. So eventually, in my case, it took a long time, because I knew it at the age of 16 when I was very sure that who I am. And then I decided that I need to continue my education, because if I came out to my parents, there are many cases where people have thrown out their houses.
Yeah.
Because our society, even in metros, we have faced similar kind of situations. So I give this message to everybody, even till today when people do come for counseling, that kindly first concentrate on your study, because that is the age for studies.
Yeah.
Once you're educated, once you're financially independent,
correct,
then you are in that stage that you can take any decision on your own.
Yes.
So if you eventually tell it to your parents and something undesirable happens, at least you should have a financial background to support you. And this is how I planned everything in my case. So I was very sure that gradually I have to tell it to my parents.
I think it's a brilliant piece of advice that be financially independent. You know what? I had interviewed a gay couple earlier this year in a podcast, and it was a beautiful love story. Yeah, both the guys, they went away to a nice, some place in Maharashtra. I don't quite remember, and I had asked them the same way, that how did you come out, and how did you tell each other, your parents and everything, and they gave the exact same advice, that you guys need to be financially independent first before coming out like that, because they said it's a real a scenario where this is something so big for the Indian, like you said, that you're either a man or a woman, or if you're a man, you're a man. If you're a woman, you're a woman. There's no other thing. Now people wonder, now people think that there is a possibility that this, my child might choose another gender, my child might grow up to feel somebody different.
Definitely.
And that's the same advice that they had given to all the youth. So I had asked them that, would you like to tell someone? Exact same thing they said. So I'm just really glad that there's some real practical advice is being thrown in here as well, how to deal with it. It's just really, really great. Really great. So tell me, do you only make documentary films?
So far only on the social issues and documentary films.
And how do you you take part in a lot of these activities, right? LGBT rights and all these pride walks and things like that. And do you how do you attract other people to join? How do you have program where you reach out to people, or what is it like?
So again, prior to internet era, there used to be the programs where people used to go to a particular areas and used to find other community members. And now I think the internet has taken that space. So on Facebook pages, for example, you can post anything, pride which is happening around, any other event which is happening. So interestingly, there is one website which is almost complete Connect, Suffer Connect.
Okay.
So that is a website which is giving information about anything which is related to LGBT and in India. So I think that is a very great resource center for upcoming generations as well, for present generation too. So you come to know that what are the events happening. If anything you want to know, for example, if any film which has come in say 60s or any film 70s or maybe anything which has been done in in the past, so you can just go on that website and track it out.
Right.
Yeah, so this is how, because that is the main issue. What happens is people generally ask this question that now they have started seeing most of the people. Why suddenly people have started coming out openly? Because earlierly, if we talk about in the previous time, I think nobody used to talk about in 80s or 90s slightly, but 80s, 70s, 60s, it was very, very kind of a heteronormativity in society. So in movies, everywhere we see only a man and a woman.
Yeah.
But now at least there are films who talk about other angles as well, and I'm very sure Indian audience is such a smart audience. And with at least if we talk about our history of the past, we know if we go to any Khajuraho temples, we read any scriptures, we see anything of our past and relate it with today's scenario, we can very much kind of sit together. And this is not something which is very unusual. It's very much part of the society in the past as well, present, and one of the future as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And in fact, I saw this. I was at a film festival and I saw this one movie about. It's a short film, about 5 to 6 minutes short film about this little boy who is, as usual, confused about his gender. Okay, so he's. So it was not really, the only thing that the movie did was it just made people aware of what goes through the mind of a child that age when he's confused.
Yeah.
Just to make people aware, and that was it. And I think in that sense it did such a brilliant job, because you're just thinking, but kya pata hai isko? Doesn't know anything, dumb kid. But what they don't realize is that children that age are also very smart. They're very aware. They're just confused. But they showed in the movie that the child he used to like men, and he didn't understand. So he just sort of secluded himself from the entire class.
Yeah, I've seen that movie.
I think you have.
I have seen that. A young boy.
A
very kind of maybe 10, 11. He likes a boy, I think 13, 14.
Yes, he likes a slightly older boy. And and then there is this scene where he's putting on makeup and just looking at himself.
Yeah, and then his mother came.
And the mother came.
Oh, fantastic one.
Yes.
And the end was, guys, very amazing. Mother came, and mother actually was on this bicycle.
Yeah.
And she actually, she does the entire makeup of the child. So after that, she actually asked him to sit in the cycle, and she started driving it.
Yes.
Through the village, she was
just taking him around.
Yeah, around, and just telling that, okay, what? It's very normal.
Yes. It was a beautiful film, and I thought that it would be such a blessing to have someone who sort of encourages. Because even as me, look, I think of my child. I think of having children. I think male or female. I don't think that. Hey, wait a second. What if he doesn't want to be male or female? What if he both? Or what if the female wants to actually feels more, male inside? That's how. Wow. Okay. Any other messages? Okay. I don't have any messages more. Okay. All right. So we're almost out of time as well. It's 5:43. In fact, we are ahead of time. And I'm going to be closing this feed now. And what message, a final message you have for young people who are watching this, for the older folks who have come out here who are watching this, for the confused people? What would you like to tell them?
I think I would simply say that we all are humans at the end of the day, and we should respect the other human, irrespective of his caste, color, creed, gender, sexuality. I think it covers everything. So if we respect humans, definitely God will be more than happy, because we all have come from it.
That's true. Yeah. And what would you like to tell the people who want to come out and they have to come out, and who are feeling confused about their sexuality? What message would you like to give to them?
Yeah, for sure. I think they should think through and take an introspection. And after that, there are many avenues. You can go on Google, you can search on for any LGBT organizations. You can call on the helplines of LGBT organizations. Humsafar Trust is having its own helpline number. So you can go on the website www.humsafar.org and seek any kind of help. There's a Facebook page as well, and you can go there and can put any of the queries which are related to gender, sexuality, or anything which is related to this issue.
And I'm sorry, what did they Google again? Humsafar.
Humsafar.
All right, Humsafar. If you guys would like to know more about, yourself, and if you want some help, if you want guidance, if you want to know how to come out of this, and am I normal? Am I feeling? What am I feeling? Just you can, go to Humsafar, search for the website. On Google, and speak to them, and they will be able to help you, and you can look as gorgeous as Lisa. I'm going to take some tips from you. Yes, how is it that you walk into a room and everybody's like, wow?
Well, queens are like this only, honey.
Yeah. Absolutely, man. Yeah, you said it. Yes, and yes, the humsafar.org, the name of the website has been put in the comments. Ladies and gentlemen of the country and my friends and of StayUncle, if you need, you can just click on that link and you can go and find out how to and why and how should I, and all of these questions will be answered. And I guess that should be it. Thank you, everybody, for joining. For all those of you who if I have missed out on some questions, I'm sorry. Until we see you next time, this is bye from Dikshi Auntie. And
this is bye from Lisa. Bye.
Bye. Love you guys.
See you guys.